SLO Restaurant Month is here this January. Let's show some love to our local eateries during their SLO season. Restaurants across San Luis Obispo are stepping up with delicious menus and amazing deals. Don't miss your chance to taste the best of SLO. Head to visitslo.com/restaurant month today.
You're Up and Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Is here.
Up and Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Happy Monday and welcome to 2026. Thank you so much for being Up and Adam connecting here. My name is Adam Montiel. Full week of shows. Vacation is over. Rain, is the rain over? I don't think the rain is quite over. We might be getting a little bit of a break today. But man, it was coming down these last several days, all even back up into Christmas, just nonstop. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Hope you had a wonderful, safe holiday with whatever you were into, whether it's your family or by yourself or with your significant other or whatever. You know, I just hope you had a meaningful time. I hope you were able to get a little bit of time away. And I want to thank you so much for our breaking in Christmas. That was huge, and just everything, the whole holidays, the whole new year, and everything that this year represents. I'm very excited about it. Excited about a lot of new endeavors to share with you. Probably a few this year, and some we'll even be talking about this month. Getting back into writing. I'm going to be writing a article for SLO Life magazine. I'll be a contributor there. They got the new publisher. We interviewed Megan Burkhardt later last year, right? So interesting saying last year. I'm not used to that yet. So all in all, it's going to be a fantastic 2026. I really feel it. And I hope it is for you as well. And it's going to be here for this community, the Up and Adam community. So today, as you heard, it is Restaurant Month, SLO Restaurant Month. Are you ready? I am so excited. You can go to visitslo.com/restaurant month. See, over 60 different participants that are doing different things. And this is, the city of SLO is so, I love that they do this because this is really for these spots that they're slower. Restaurants need some love during January. It's a notoriously slow month. So the city is promoting, they're partnering up with me to promote them. We're going to be talking SLO restaurants all month long, heavy. Want to get you out there, want to get you into some fun deals, get you into some places that maybe you've never been or you haven't been in a long time. And today we're going to kind of do the rundown. But, if you've ever been, I love the guest that we have today. She's just a great gal. If you've ever been wowed by a plate at Novo or felt the energy at Luna Red on that patio there, or maybe found yourself lost in the magic of a well-run service at either of these places, you've already felt the ripple effect of Samantha Payette. She's not just running iconic spots in SLO, the two I named. She's also really shaping how the city celebrates them. And what do I mean by that? So Samantha, she's the director of operations for the Blue Mango Group. And that is the enterprise that oversees Novo, Luna Red, also Robbins in Cambria. She's also a driving force on the city's PCC committee, the Promotions Coordinating Committee. One of the folks behind SLO Restaurant Month, putting this together months and months in advance. So her fingerprints are all over what you eat, where you go, and how SLO really feels as a food destination. So coming up, Samantha's going to join us to talk food, civic pride, and just the vibes of SLO Restaurant Month and what actually happens behind the scenes of a Restaurant Month menu. It's going to be a fun chat. I'm excited. Samantha's a great gal, so really looking forward to having her on the show. Now, before we get into that, and we're going to get right into that, something I didn't even know until late last year existed, and that was Mr. Putter's Mini Golf and Andy's Awesome Arcade. There is an 18-hole mini golf course and a full-on classic arcade right in Atascadero on El Camino Real, just like everything else in Atascadero. Plenty of parking, a relaxed, family-friendly vibe. Mr. Putters and Andy's Awesome Arcade, run by just genuinely good people. This couple, they're really, really sweet. And they all even stepped up last year to help our breaking and entering, which tells you a lot about who they are. Best part, the arcade. This is genius. I've never heard of this before them, and I'm sure maybe other people do it, but it's genius. The arcade is set at one price. Unlimited play, $13. You're not feeding quarters, burning cash on the basketball game like I used to growing up. You walk in and it feels just like, once you pay to get in, it feels like all the games are free. I just like that. They've got monthly tournament nights, gemstone mining for kids, party packages every Tuesday, $2 off putt-putt and arcade play from 2 to 8. Mr. Putters and Andy's Awesome Arcade in A-Town. Good people, old school fun, and no quarters required.
It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, she's the kind of gal that can balance a budget, a team, a city committee, and even still make sure that your favorite dish comes out hot. Samantha Payette is the director of ops for the Blue Mango Group, which means she's behind some of SLO's most iconic restaurants, Novo, Luna Red, even up in Cambria, Robbins. But she's also a key player on the city's promotions coordinating committee, helping drive efforts like SLO Restaurant Month, which is back this month, this January, and bigger than ever. She's sharp, connected, she's a friend of the show, and she's here to take us behind the scenes, how food, city planning, and community all come together in San Luis Obispo. Samantha, it's great to have you. Thank you so much for being Up and Adam.
So happy to be here.
I'm really excited for this month. I'm excited to have you in here talk. I mean, you wear a lot of different hats, and people might not even know this, but, in addition to what you're doing with, the parent company of these great restaurants in SLO, Novo, Luna Red, is Blue Mango. People might not even hear that word or their term a while, but they also encompass Robbins, some really great spots in SLOCal. But you are also on the PCC for the city, which is a promotional coordinating committee. Is that the right letters?
That's right. Yep.
And tell me what that entails and what your role is there.
The PCC is a really, really fun advisory body for City Council. We have the great privilege of being able to look at opportunities within the community to promote whether it's culturally or artistically important events within the community that will help enrich the lives of the people that live here. So versus like the T-Bed looks at things through a perspective of how do we enrich the lives of people that are traveling into our community? How do we tell our story better to people that are coming through? We look at it through the lens of how do we enrich the lives of the people who live here.
And most recently, we just connected with you with Artober, which was great.
Yes.
And you must have to get on these things really months and months in advance, I'm sure.
We are so fortunate to have some of the best people at the city helping us out and keeping us on track, because we start talking about Artober in, February of the year prior and start planning out what it looks like and start allocating budget to what the promotional resources look like and making sure that the operational funding is there to get the piano tuned and get it onto the plaza. Yeah,
there's a lot going on. In addition, you're the director of operations for Blue Mango, which means you are overseeing Luna Red, you are overseeing Novo, two of the most popular spots downtown.
Thank you. Yeah, it's I can't believe it. It's been 11 years that I've been with this company.
Wow.
It's still mind-blowing to me every so often. But I'm really, really happy with the teams that we have in place right now, the direction that they've come, the growth that I've seen over these last years. Post-COVID, everyone talks about this, identity crisis and really starting to learn who you are. And I think we were fortunate that we came out of that situation and that pandemic with already a fairly solid identity. And I think Novo found its footing right away. And I think over the last 3 years, really, at Luna Red, we feel arrived, being, now 15 years in that location under that roof.
Restaurants, certain things, they're cyclical. They can become trendy. They can become in. But Novo has always kind of seen and owned this coolness about it. It's always been a cool spot to go, whether it's you're doing a lunch. I mean, there's business people there. There's people on dates. I mean, it has always had this cool vibe. What is it about Novo that, you're always reinventing yourself? So you guys redid the whole place a little while ago, a year or so ago. What is it about Novo that just adopts and encompasses cool so well?
I think it's just, honestly, it's the location. I think you cannot beat that location where you walk into this beautiful newly renovated bar and lounge, and you think you're going into this incredibly upscale, fancy, ooh, I may not be dressed right enough for this. And then you walk through this server hallway because of its historic nature of the building, which is a little weird and confuses people. And then you get out into this absolutely gorgeous deck, which, could plop you in the middle of the Mediterranean or somewhere in Europe. It just, it takes you out of where you are.
Yeah.
And then I guess we look at our role as to match what we're doing on the service side and on the culinary side and on the beverage side to make sure that we're living up to the hype of the ambiance.
I gotta say, I was at Kiko, the Peruvian place, also, kind of overlooking the creek and stuff. And the way the city is doing those lights for the holiday, it's gorgeous.
Yes.
And I don't know, some heads, we can kind of put some words in. They need to stay up all year long.
All year long.
They look great. And also, keeps the area safer. You a little more illumination on it. It's a little bit more exposed, but it's a beautiful, all that foliage is just gorgeous. And why not illuminate it at night for the people who are walking through, strolling, or eating at many of those restaurants?
I 100% agree. That's been a downtown SLO initiative and heavily funded by the city of San Luis. So that has been such a cool thing to see the team at downtown SLO come up with the idea to activate that creek bed.
Yeah.
And I had to stop by and just, it's so incredible.
It's
Usually
beautiful.
people just kind of like scoot through that area, but watching people going down onto that pathway that you might not even see before and taking photos and large groups walking together is just so exciting to see that area activated.
Huge improvement to the city feel and the vibe.
100% agree. Fully behind.
Yeah.
What do we got to do? We'll
figure it out. Yeah, right. I know a guy. You know a guy, we'll get a guy. Let's talk Luna Red, because that's a whole other vibe in itself. And this, if you remember, was a place that for a little while before Luna Red, and they've been there for, how long have they been there? Forever now. 15
years
right?
now.
I mean, so they solidified that now. But for a while, because you've been here a minute too, like I have, it struggled a little bit. What do we do? New identities. But when Luna Red came in there, and even it's always in reinventing and finding its way, but it does it in such like a real pure and organic way. And the food is awesome. You cannot beat the vibe on that patio. When you talk about and explain Luna Red to someone, how do you kind of put it?
So for Luna Red, it's you're right, we've gone through this evolution. And I think we've really kind of stuck to our guns and kind of went back to our roots in the last couple of years with our menu and with our offerings and with our ambiance and making sure that it really is truly Latin fare meets the Central Coast of California. We are in this unbelievable garden mission adjacent restaurant that no one has a better view of the bell towers. It's like you're sitting there and it's, deafening if you're not interested in hearing the bell towers, but you can't get a better view of the downtown mission. And so we really try and match that outdoor vibe, somewhat of a, Mediterranean tiki feel coming in there because we have the only on-street level bar in San Luis Obispo that's outdoors. There's some rooftop bars right now, which is super cool, but still being that one that is an outdoor bar that is on street side is so unique.
And right next to the mission. And then
giant palm trees.
If you're inside, there's probably no better view of the creek because you're like perched over it.
The building is built over the creek.
Yeah.
So in our dining room, just so beautiful mission style arched windows that look down over the creek.
You guys are constantly winning awards too for your cocktails. Like your mixology program is like second to none there.
Oh yeah. Beto has got that thing locked down.
He's a talented guy.
So creative.
The whole team there.
So creative. Yeah. He's been doing that program for quite a while right now. And he has not only developed so many interesting recipes, but he's taken techniques that maybe other people aren't even using in the city or creating new techniques and applying them to the program. And then his ability to teach and train and develop others has churned out some incredible bartenders that are now, either they're still with us or they're in the community still honing their craft.
All right, let's talk Restaurant Month. I'm super stoked. And before we get into, because of what you're doing with the PCC and because I know we've hung out before, you love good food and good drink. We'll talk about what everyone is doing a little bit, just kind of touch on some of the different participating folks because I'm excited to. But also, I'm really curious, what is Luna Red and what is Novo doing for Restaurant Month?
So Novo and Luna Red, we are taking the opportunity to introduce people to our restaurant through this Restaurant Month menu. We found over the last couple of years, we had a lot of people that have never dined with us for Restaurant Month. So I think that's speaks volumes for continuing the Restaurant Month program, because it is really bringing people and allowing them to discover new local businesses. So we like to treat it as a greatest hits, so to speak. So you can get a little taste of everything on the menu, some things that are really popular, some of the best-selling items, some of the longtime guest favorites end up on our Restaurant Month menu. So you can make really one decision to order the Restaurant Month menu and then pick between a couple of items on each course, and then finishing up with one of our house-made desserts.
When it comes to Novo, what are some of those things? What are some of those menu items that just like has stood the test of time, people just always love?
First course, salmon bisque. Everyone loves the salmon bisque.
Yeah.
And I think people would maybe flip tables if we didn't have that on the Restaurant Month menu. But beet and burrata is just such a really good time of year where local beets are coming in. It's just a great preparation. And then on our second course, our Chow Novo, which has been, I think we removed that from the menu for maybe 6 months. And we received so many phone calls and emails that it's been a perennial favorite and staple on our menu ever since. And then trying something a little fun this year, and adding in our seared ahi salad. So something a little bit lighter, but still a good fish option for people, and our pork carnitas sopes, which are so delicious.
Yum. Sounds so good. All right, Luna Red, what are some of those menu items that have become ones that people just love to chow down, whether they're inside, outside, just anywhere?
Well, I'd probably get harpooned if I didn't mention the bacon wrap dates.
Oh my gosh, yes, good point.
Everybody loves those. So
Even if you don't think you like dates, you do.
You do. When they're stuffed with chorizo and wrapped in bacon, you do like them.
Exactly.
So those, our Brussels sprouts with this incredible guava vinaigrette in there. I personally think they're the best preparation of Brussels sprouts in the community, but that's maybe a little biased there. Our gambas, a traditional Spanish roasted garlic, tossed jumbo prawns over some really, really delicious locally made sourdough bread. And then for our second course, we have an option of a couple of our premier tacos, our lamb shoulder mole, also our tahini cauliflower. And then if you're in the mood for something with meat or fish, we're doing a small single-size version of our Del Mar paella, and then our Mediterranean short rib bowl, and then finishing up with dessert.
Okay, now because we have over 60 participating restaurants this year, more than ever before, which I'm thrilled with. We might not hit every single one, but let's kind of go through here and talk about, and let's be honest, if you haven't been here, or if I haven't been, I'll be like, oh, I've never been there yet. Obviously 15C, this is just, we're so glad that they've moved down here from the North County a few years back. And I love that I love that Allie's part of Restaurant Month.
Me too. That, the first year I went in there, I didn't make it in last year, but when we were doing Restaurant Week, where it was that 10 days, that was one of the places that I hit. I think we were trying to hit a different place every night.
Yeah.
And I was so excited to see that on the menu.
Yeah. Betas is another one. I don't know if you've gotten in there.
So good.
I love Beta. And I know that this is one of the many restaurants that we're going to see this month where there has been some changes. He's retiring, he's kind of changing, but he's, we're going to be having him on the show, and there's still a lot of influence on the place with him. So
is the schnitzel on the menu? Is that on the restaurant?
I think it is, because you can't go there and not. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, it's so good.
That with
it is.
A beer and a boot with a schnitzel, and that's a good day.
Yeah, indeed. Benny's was the first one to sign up this year.
Oh, that's exciting.
Gotta love Benny's.
I love it. What are they doing?
They're doing like a meal for two, where it's like a pizza, a salad, drinks, dessert.
Oh, that's a great idea.
For like $45, $49, like under $50.
Great.
Yeah. So love seeing Black Sheep on here. They're going to be doing kind of like what you are, where they're taking their macaroni and cheese, which is like, it's just like a staple, and they're doing like a little trio. So you can try 3 different kinds of their mac.
Sign me up with that one.
I know. Great idea.
I never know which one I want, so that's perfect.
Love seeing Buena Tavola here. Now, I have not been to this place, but I had a great conversation with Izzy from Cali Tacos and Cantina.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
I have.
That's awesome.
Their birria is incredible.
Yeah, that's
Their
what I
margaritas
hear.
are great.
And I heard these guys blew up in the San Ynez Valley, and so this is another location for them. But I cannot wait to get in to this place, because I hear just such great things about it. He was a really fun guy to get to know on the phone and stuff.
I haven't met him, but the food has been fantastic when we go in there. We'll go and grab food there, bring it over to the market, and get beer from Bottle Craft.
Yeah, the market's pretty cool. I love going over there.
I like it too.
Yeah, upstairs, go to that Toto Bueno. He's involved too. Have you been there?
Yeah, his burgers are good.
His burgers are incredible. I was going there for a while for the Mexican, and then he gave me one of his, I think it's called the Mile High Burger, and it might be one of the best burgers in SLO.
Really?
It's incredible.
All right.
Yeah, really good stuff. Cafe Roma, so great to see a staple like that here. I mean, they're I think maybe the first Italian restaurant here from forever ago. Condessa. I haven't been to Condessa yet. That's a new spot.
It is a new spot. It's right next to the old Splash location, right? Yeah, I went in, I think during their soft opening. But yeah, that's fun to see that they're doing something for Restaurant Month. I'll have to make it back in.
Stoked to some of these people. They're doing a cool $25 dinner. Cool Cat Cafe, which I love seeing people outside of downtown jump involved. Cool Cat Cafe, again, some of the best burgers locally. Love that they're in it. Corazon Cafe. I'm sure you've been to Corazon Cafe.
Amazing.
They're unbelievable.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're Mexican coffees too.
Yes, the Mexican coffee with the corn in it is just unbelievable.
I love them. I love the whole team there. They're so great. It's great to see Central Coast Brewing in here, also at the hub. So, you got their South Higuera location by the cemetery, and then you have their newer location up there on Upper Monterey. And what's also cool is seeing some of these wineries. The next two here, Cromavera, El Lugar. I mean, these are, by all accounts, these are wine brands, but they bring it into the mix and they add a little something, and it's a lot of fun.
I love it. It just take the opportunity. It's like your promotion for the business. It's a way to get people in that maybe would have never thought to go to a winery during Restaurant Month. What a cool way for them to take advantage of that.
Feral Kitchen. They took over the old Mother's location a couple years ago. G Brothers Smokehouse. I don't think I've been to G Brothers yet. Have you?
I have not been there yet.
Yeah, it's cool. Obviously your tri-tips, full on smokehouse.
I've been there during market, but
Granada, of course, back in. Love it. Haha Ramen. Sweet. Awesome.
Delicious.
House of Bread doing stuff. Jan's Place. You been there around the corner?
I haven't been yet.
Yeah, that's a fun place. That's a vibe.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff and his wife there, they used to live in Japan. So they're all about these Japan spots where they would spin records, and it's got that whole vibe. And Jan's Place is great. You can get little fish tins and some cool local wines. Yeah, they're doing some great stuff. Kiko Peruvian Restaurant. You think Mistura is the only Peruvian cuisine here. Kiko's is fun. There's a lot going on there.
Delicious.
You been there?
Yeah.
Super good. La Esquina. Love seeing Leonard and his team on here. Luis's Place. Fantastic meal for two. $45. There we go. Luna Red. Lure Fish House back in the mix. So stoked to see Madonna Inn. Mama's Meatball. We mentioned Milestone. Mistura. He's fantastic. Love Nico. My friend Mike's Pizza. Tell me you've had them before.
Oh my gosh. It's an addiction.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
So good.
It's so good.
That sourdough, whatever they're doing with that crust.
With that crust is incredible.
I want to feature them this year with what we do with Share Slow, and we do some content and all that. I want to go in there and make a pizza with them and see if we can't learn some of the.
That's a great idea.
Some of the magic, right? Oak and Otter Brewing Co. in it. Novo, of course. Nicola Restaurant. I have not been to Nicola. Have you?
Been a couple of times. Yeah, it's my neighborhood. I live over on that side of town, so we're really close to that plaza.
And from what Nico was telling me, it's almost is it like a combo of Mama's Meatball and Mistura?
It very much reads that way. It's I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, but I think they're calling it Bachiche, which is a Italian settled area in Peru. Uh-huh. So there's a lot of that classical Peruvian cuisine, but then there'll be something that I love from the Mistura menu, but rather than being with potatoes in the classic South American style, it'll be served with a creamy Alfredo pasta or something. So,
and it's so interesting. Well, Nico is Italian and his wife is Peruvian. When you go to Kiko, he is Peruvian and his wife Italian. Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
Isn't that right? That's right. Let's see. Piadina's in here. Ox and Anchor, Old Slow Barbecue. Love that Matt and his locations are in this. The Oak Grill at Hotel Cerro. I have not been to Pokerito. That does sound fun because I love good poke.
Ooh, yeah.
Pure Green, Quesadilla Gorilla. They kill it. Raku Ramen. Love them.
Oh my God, that spicy basil ramen that they have is incredible.
It's so really good. I love the rib line. I don't, besides, if we're lucky enough to be, making it rain tri-tip sandwiches in this area, but ribline, killer. Rod and Hammer Rock doing some fun stuff with their distillery, Shikamoo Grill, Shindig Cider, Slow Ranch Market and Deli, even like Slow Sweets is doing something.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, Sweetie Cup Tea House, and then Gretchen and her team over there at Tastes Craft Eatery. That's kind of more my neighborhood. I love it. The Switch right next to Ribline, same great owners. Todo Bueno, I think what John is doing he's just doing such a good job with that stuff. I love Todo Bueno. Typhoon, which I have not been to. Typhoon is offering 20% off. Urbane Cafe, same thing. Love that they're involved. Wine Sneak. Ash in here with Wine Sneak. Pretty cool. And then finally, Woodstocks, legend.
What are the wineries doing? Are they offering food like olives or?
Yeah, let's see. Let's go to El Lugar and see what he's doing. Oh, it's a complimentary tasting.
Oh, fun.
Oh, there you go. So, yeah, complimentary tastings. On Thursday, enjoy a flight of small production wine for nothing. Wow. I mean, because his wines, as you know,
unbelievable.
They're fantastic.
They are really, really
incredible wines. So, wow, free tastings for SLO Restaurant Month. So, and look, who does that anymore, right?
Nobody.
I mean, we probably remember that back in the day where wineries would offer free tastings. That ain't happening anymore.
No, not at all. When you could just stop by and be like, I got an hour to kill. Let's go try some wine.
Yeah, I love this.
I miss that.
So we'll put links in the show notes to visit SLO.com/restaurant month, and you can look where Samantha and I are really the whole list of them. Zoom into the place, find out where it is, check out their offering, the city and everyone behind the scenes, and really a lot of people with the city of SLO, with Verdun, want to give them some love. Badger, a lot of different people are making this work from behind the scenes to make this a really seamless kind of experience. And if you go out and dine, the participating restaurant's going to have a little QR code, and you're going to have a chance to win, a huge gift certificate to your favorite participating restaurant.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
I forgot they were doing that this year.
Yeah, and it's cool because if you think about it, let's say, you're Novo and Luna Red. I come in there, I go, I'm going to do this and scan it and go, I choose Luna Red. That means the city's going to come down and buy $250 gift card, whatever it is, to your business. So the city is still kind of
investing. Yeah,
it's really neat. So I just love what the city is doing with Restaurant Month. It's a slow time for places, isn't it?
It is such a slow time. It's historically incredibly slow. We talk about running till the wheels come off all the way through December 31st. And then come January 1st, January 2nd, we're all just like a ghost town. We're all staring at each other. Right, so I really love that this promotion is out there and to really help to try and support local restaurants during a time that is so historically low for us.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of better ways that you can economically support your community than to purchase from a locally owned, locally operated restaurant.
Great point.
90% of that dollar that you're spending is going right back into our local community in the form of wages, to our local farmers, to our local wineries, and makers.
So glad you said that. And there's no better reason to get out there January 1st through 31st. It is SLO Restaurant Month, all month long. Again, visit SLO.com/restaurant month. We'll put links in the show notes. Also, I'll put links to Luna Red and Novo since Samantha is here. And do we need reservations for either of these beautiful spots?
No, but definitely, always try to make them on the busy weekends, okay. But usually most days this time of year, you're pretty good, but Fridays, Saturdays would still recommend booking a table.
Are there any happy hours or things during the week that we should know about, or just...
Yeah, so in addition to Restaurant Month, both locations were in red envelope redemption time. So if you received your red envelope when you dined with us in the month of December, then you can also redeem that.
Oh, nice.
And then we will be validating parking in our parking structure for 2 hours when you dine with us. So January is a season of giving.
Yes. Good stuff, Samantha. Thank you for taking time to join me here. You work tremendously hard. Everyone loves the work that you do for this community. So thanks for always being a great neighbor and for coming in and being Up and Adam.
Thank you so much.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
All right, Samantha Payette, always a joy. Thank you for the work you do for Luna Red, Novo, downtown SLO, celebrating Restaurant Month. Get to visit SLO.com/restaurant month. And you can check out what these two restaurants and the other almost 60 restaurants are doing. Links definitely in the show notes. All right, we're going to have some more fun this week. I'm going to introduce you to, if you have not had Benny's Pizza. Ben Arona is an interesting and just awesome guy to chat with. His story of hustle and grit and education. His whole thing is just really interesting. So looking forward to having Ben Arona on later on this week. We'll also have some other non-Restaurant Month related shows coming up, but I just want to appreciate you, let you know that I appreciate you for connecting here each day, and looking forward to a new year and a fresh week with you. So thank you. All right. Thanks to Moonshiner Collective also for giving us the original music on the show called Start Again. Find them wherever you stream your music. Also, moonshinercollective.com online. The Lopro Studios, baby. Oh, yeah. Thanks to Timbre Winery. You can taste their world-class wines. I recommend the Improvisation Rosé Bubbly. Damn. I mean, can I stop for a second? It's so good. It is so good. Check them out. Timbre, Timbre. And yes, that's how you say it. And they're not going to call you out for saying timber, but Timbre. Look it up, Timbre. TimbreWinery.com. Again, taste their wines in the village of Rio Grande. And I appreciate them, both Josh and Chiasa Clapper, for our Timbre Lobro Studios. You know who I also appreciate? Super much appreciate for you. Yeah. For connecting here, for being part of this community, for being Up and Adam. Means a lot. Also, if you have time to rate, review, subscribe to the show wherever you listen to it, definitely helps. Even on some of the weeks, towards the end of the year, where we had scattered shows, like maybe 1-2 a week, we were on the US chart. So don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know how we're always on the Estonia. I don't even know where Estonia is. Public school history classes, sorry. Cyprus? I mean, how cool? Israel? Like we're on some international charts on the daily. I'm so excited and grateful, but I truly am just, what? So, but I'll tell you, this American podcast chart is incredibly competitive. And for what we're doing here, to be on the daily news chart at like, say, 198, it's like 198th show in the country on the daily news chart is us. That's insane. And it is all because of you. I think we topped out last week at like 196 or something. No, it was 189 because I had seen it. It had gone up to 201 and it said we had dropped 12 spots. So that means a day ago, before that, we were at 189. That's insane. It just blows my mind. So, and I'll tell you one thing. And we like to toot our own horn too much, but listen, toot for a second. All the other, my former employer, all the other radio stations that podcast their stuff, they don't even chart. They don't even get close to that. So digitally, we are beyond number one. Like, it's not even a thing. It's not even close. We are reaching so many more people than I did when I was on terrestrial radio. It's insane. So again, thank you so much. Yeah, take a drink every time I say insane. I'm overusing that word. Just thank you. Just that. Just, Adam, shut up and just say thank you. So thank you. All right. Till tomorrow. I am Adam Montiel. Enjoy the beginning of your week. Heck, enjoy the beginning of your year. And thank you so much for being Up and Adam.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start again.